The sports world is littered with examples of superstition, from players' pre-game routines to diets, to fans' rituals, etc. Some extend to sports journalism, most fall in the "don't mention a no-hitter" or "so-and-so hasn't missed a kick in X number of tries" realm. The Madman thinks he has stumbled upon a new one which can help in making fantasy roster decisions. You ready? Here it is. Whatever we recommend, the opposite will happen. This is somewhat of a new trend, so catch it while it lasts. But the recent track record is impressive. Alarming? Some examples, expressed either in these pages, on social media, on SiriusXM radio or elsewhere. Us, Kareem Hunt, will be a depth piece. Then, he becomes one of the RB leaders in volume. Us, DeAndre Swift will regress to his career mean. Then, Swift continues to shine. Us, Calvin Ridley will regress to his career mean. He could have his best season since 2020. We also predicted a slide by Baker Mayfield after WR injuries, expressed distrust in Zay Flowers, held out hope too long on Mark Andrews, then abandoned him right before he took off again, then jumped back on the wagon just before what might be another crash. We also talked up Javonte Williams to start the season, finally parachuted out of that nosedive and opted to pivot to Audric Estime, right before Williams has a resurgent week and Estime disappears again. But in these turbulent times, we should all try to use our powers for good, so let's test this theory. The economy will struggle, peace will falter across the world, and the Madman will not win the lottery. Now, let's watch as all of these predictions miss miserably. There is some good news. In arenas such as sports forecasting, there is something just as valuable as being right, and that is being consistent. If you're always bad, that is just as informative as when you're always good. To that end, let's get to the next player whose fortunes are sure to go contrary to our foresight, DJ Moore. This isn't about Moore's talent, he is an exceptional player. But the offense he is in, and how he is utilized in it, is concerning. His rookie QB, Caleb Williams, has struggled. And Moore has been visibly frustrated, even walking off the field during a play 3 weeks ago. We thought he would get some squeaky wheel love after that, but nah. Instead, he went 3-for-24 the next week. The Bears are well aware of their offensive struggles, so much so they fired offensive coordinator Shane Waldron and brought in Thomas Brown in his place. New guy is gonna feed his best receiver, right? Nah. On Sunday, Moore had fewer targets than fellow WR's Rome Odunze and Keenan Allen. Now, we're not going to go as far as to say we think that will be a new trend, but it does raise alarms about Moore's role. His fantasy status already has slipped from solid WR2 to start the season down to a mere flex consideration. If he becomes an every third week guy in a 3WR fantasy carousel, that isn't going to send him back to every week starter level, not if he doesn't command more attention from his offense. Did we mention the new coordinator had the same role for the 2023 Panthers, who scored the fewest points in the league? So we don't envision the switch delivering a huge amount of upside. Oh, one more thing, the Madman executed a trade last week in which Moore was a tack-on piece arriving on one of our primary teams. So, that isn't great for Moore, based on our recent track record. And there you have it, our next legendary missed call, bench or trade DJ Moore. As we frustratingly watch this go horribly wrong for us, the rest of you know what to do, the opposite.